Julio Devido, Minister of Federal Planning, Mr. Jose Ignacio Lopez, National Secretary of Public Infrastructure, Mr. Julio Pereira, President of FAM and FLACMA, Mr. Guillermo Cupia Nicola, Executive Secretary of FLACMA, Mr. Juan Mate, to be here, and I'm grateful to FLACMA, FAM, and the Secretary General of Iberoamericana for this opportunity on your national holiday, Dia de la Raz, in celebration of cities and local governments of Argentina, to address fellow mayors and city representatives in Latin America. Latin America is an example to the world. On behalf of the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the A-bomb survivors in those cities are in Japanese called Hibakusha, whose voices I represent, and the more than 4,000 city members of Mayors for Peace, let me express our heartfelt gratitude and admiration. The reason I admire the Tlatelolco Treaty is that it has created the landmark which will become the symbol of the 21st century world. Thus, it has been extremely important to Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Your treaty, signed in Tlatelolco, established in 1967, the very first nuclear weapon-free zone in a populated part of the world. This was an astounding and, to us, extremely encouraging achievement. After your treaty came several others, and today, more than half of the countries of the world are formally nuclear weapon-free. I am here today to ask your help to finish the job you started already half a century ago and achieve a completely nuclear weapon-free world by the year 2020. Mayors for Peace is the leading international organization devoted to protecting cities from the scourge of war and mass destruction. Our effectiveness depends crucially on the allegiance and solidarity of cities throughout the world. Our message is simple: eliminate the nuclear threat. Since this can technically and economically can be done by the year 2020, it would, in our view, be criminal to hold cities in jeopardy any longer. In the multilateral world, that means negotiating a legally binding agreement that establishes the international institutions required to achieve and maintain a nuclear weapon-free world. In 2009, we decided to send one of our executive advisors to Latin America. We believe that the development of Mayors of Peace in Latin America is strategically vital and morally essential. 1 year later, we know we were right. I especially wish to thank the members of the Executive Bureau of FLACMA for the support they extended to our representative when he presented Mayors of Peace and our 2020 Vision campaign to them on March 13, 2010 in San Juan, Puerto Rico. The immediate unanimous support of FLACMA was extremely timely and beneficial. Today, I'm honored by an invitation to launch an official Corporate World Congress in Mexico City next month. I'm sure that the support of FLACMA will be mentioned in the final declaration of the UCLG meeting. As President of Mayors of Peace, I'm thrilled to witness that tsunami of solidarity and support awakening today in Latin America towards our goal of protecting cities from the scourge of war. I hope you will all support our call for the immediate commencement of negotiations for a nuclear weapons convention by passing a resolution in your National Association of Local Governments, as happened last week with the Congress of Mayors of Uruguay, and last April with the National Front of Mayors in Brazil. And of course, please be sure that your city joins Mayors for Peace. In addition, we hope your local council will decide to make a small but significant financial contribution towards the success of the campaign. Eliminating nuclear weapons will require worldwide cooperation among nations, diverse groups of people, and individuals. Fortunately, a global trend appears to be emerging.